My name is Marcus Queen. I'm from Middletown, Delaware. I've been living here in Boston since '08. I'm a member of various communities, projects here in Chelsea. When I was in the Army long enough to complete basic training. So I had a problem after training. That's when I decided that it was best for me to just resign. And it's something that I wish it hadn't happened because I could have accomplished a lot of things in the service, but I feel like it's plagued me most of my life. When I first started using drugs and alcohol, I became addicted instantly. So as a result of being addicted, I became selfish. I spent all my money on me and drugs. And before I knew it, I was homeless. I didn't have anywhere to live. My parents told me I had to leave their premises. My brothers, my dad would have given me the world, but when I became addicted, he wouldn't give me a penny. So they all told me I had to go get straightened out. So that's when I came to Boston. When I came to Boston, I called my cousin and I asked her, could I come and live with her because I was having problems in Delaware due to addiction and depression. So she said I could come and live with her. So I came to Boston and I lived in her basement. I lived with my cousin and I helped her in numerous ways, and she helped me too. And I had somewhere to live. So as a result, I moved from my cousin's house and I lived with a girlfriend. Me and her son didn't get along, so I became homeless again. I was just out on the street walking one day and the gentleman told me about Pine Street. He had came from Pine Street himself. I guess he was just passing on information. And from there, I stayed a few nights. After that, I was there for a few months. It was a place of refuge, so I was just glad that I found out about it, because being homeless is not fun.
We have great intentions. We intend to get people off the streets. We intend to mend families back together. We intend to have fathers be fathers. We intend to have grandfathers meet their grandkids and mothers just be mothers. You know, we intend to do all of those things. Watching people go from point A to point B and then being happy and grateful for it is all the payoff in the world. So my passion about it is just seeing them when they get what they need is great. So that's why I do it.
My kids mean to me what every other human being's kid means to them. It's worth its weight in gold. It's something you can't buy. My kids I love dearly, and I wouldn't trade it in for the world. When I look at them, I see them growing like I grew. But I love them, and I know they love me. And I try to do the best I can for them. I try to give them whatever I can.
I know his daughters and his granddaughters are special to him. And so part of his 5-year plan, maybe one day that he moves down there with them. Maybe that happened. I'm not really sure. I just want the best for him. He's an overall good guy.
As a result of checking in the Pine Street Inn, this building was formed, and I've been here since, thanks to Pine Street.
The work Pine Street Inn is so important because it's a need in society. It's not a want. If you were to take Pine Street out of the equation, what would we have? What would be going on? How much worse would Mass Ave be? What would the Commons look like? So Pine Street's a necessity to bridge that gap. I always say your job here is to learn to not be homeless. So Pine Street kind of works with people to get you to not be homeless, not just physically, but mentally. So I see us as a necessity, for sure.
I just thank God for placing people like you guys in my life, because I think everyone should be heard, and it's a good feeling when someone really cares, you know. I love the microphone. So I thank you. I thank all of you.